Hello. I think I'm recording here. All right. Well, I just wanted to do like a little vlog and tell people about my first floating experience. They call it floating now, not sensory deprivation tank, which is how I used to know it. But I went yesterday, and for my first time over at Fadeaway Floatation Therapy Center. And it's way out there off of Valley View Drive over in West Des Moines. And it was really nice. It's really kind of weird at first when you get into the tank and you are very, very buoyant. It's beyond belief. I mean, you really have to fight to sit down into the tank. And it's pretty cool. You get in there and you have like a light blue, very soft blue light in there. And you have the option, you can close the tank door for complete pitch blackness, turn off the light. It depends on your comfort level. So I went in, you have to take a shower before you go in, get rid of all your body oil, makeup, hairspray, shampoo, everything. So you get in there, and I chose to leave the door open a little bit because it was kind of hot in there. And that turns out that was a mistake later on. When you first come in from the outside, it's like, whoa, it's like 94 degrees, and it just feels like I feel like I'm suffocating. But I had the door open a little bit. And then you get in, and you immediately start floating on your back. I mean, you were instantly just like a cork, which was kind of cool. So you could just lie there and just lay there for a little bit. For first float, I didn't expect too much. We did a lot of reviews and watched other videos and stuff. And, you're just so many things are like going through your head, and which is true. I don't know. It was just weird. I had all these thoughts running through my head, and I kept trying to relax. It took me a really long time to relax. I'm kind of a wound up person anyway, so I kind of expected that. But after a while, it felt like I was in there for really quite a long time. I booked a 90-minute session, and man, it felt like I was in there. I don't know. It really felt very long. 2 hours, 3 hours. I was starting to get a little restless, but after a while, I settled down, and I think I even eventually fell asleep for maybe, I would guess, maybe 5-10 minutes, if that. I eventually closed the tank door, probably about halfway through, because I wanted to try everything, I wanted to try the pitch blackness, and it was really nice. The whole purpose of this is because we're bombarded by so much visual stimuli throughout the day. You got your phones, everybody's staring at their iPhones, you got the computer, just normal everyday stuff, and it's just always coming at you. TV, and noise. There's always noise around, people talking. A lot of people never really get a lot of peace and quiet. I do love my peace and quiet quite a bit. I'm single. I don't have kids, and I don't like a lot of noise anyway. So the whole purpose of this is to kind of like just block it all out. Just get all that stimuli away from you. And I think it's good to do that, especially in this day and age, because like I said, everybody's got the phones, and everybody's always so stressed, and there's always running around, work to be done, so many things. So it's good to kind of like just shut off, really truly shut off. So that's why I did this. I just wanted to see what it was like. And you have earplugs in because of the salt. It's 800 pounds of Epsom salt, and it's so saturated. That's what makes you float. So you don't want that in your ears. Another tip I learned from doing this is that the salt, eventually, as you're laying there, you float with either your arms above your head or down by your sides. Eventually, the parts of your body that are not covered by water, they dry. And I started feeling like I felt the salt on it. So that kind of took away the experience a little bit, because I wanted to feel like you do feel like you're floating in space. If you're not touching the sides, if you stay real still, you won't move. Like, you will just be completely there, just floating. And with your eyes closed, or with the tank door closed and your eyes are open, it's completely pitch black. If you calm yourself down enough, you could really visualize yourself just literally just floating, and it's complete 0G, by the way. It's great. As you can tell, I'm a little heavy, but and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to try. I wanted to get complete 0G, and it's so amazing. It's just amazing. Just to get all that weight and gravity off of you, even if you're thin, just to get the gravity off of you. And my back, oh, it felt so good. I didn't realize I was hurting in my lower back. All this, I didn't even realize it until afterwards, when I was in the car driving home, and I realized I feel wonderful. My legs felt good, my back felt good, my neck. Like, you can really relax your neck. Your head will never fall into the water, past your eyes. It can't be done. I mean, you really have to push in order to do it. So you can really let yourself truly relax in there. And for my first float, it was, it was hard for me to relax, like I said, but eventually I did. And eventually it just felt a little too long for me, and I was kind of getting restless. So I decided, you know what, even if my time's not up, I'm kind of good, So I got out, and it turns out it was just the right time anyway. Like, my internal clock must have, done it. So you get out, and then you have to you have to shower again, because if you don't, the salt you will see crystals all over you. So you got to shower again. But I'll tell you, driving home, I just can't remember. Just really, my lower back and legs felt absolutely wonderful, and it was good to. I don't know, it was good. I'm going to do it again and see how the second experience is. I hear that the more you go, it's incremental. You learn to relax a lot quicker. And I did not hallucinate on the first float, although I was seeing things, but it wasn't anything spectacular. It was just, I don't know what I was seeing. Maybe I was seeing my brain neurons or synapses going. I'm not sure. I kept seeing little lights flashing, gray swirls, the stuff you see that, I don't know. I don't know if other people see that, but well, that's really all I saw. I didn't see any beautiful colors or anything, So I'm hoping maybe by the second time, or maybe even the third. But it is good to de-stress. It's good for depression. It's good for anxiety. If you get panic attacks, it's good for health reasons. For some reason, getting all that gravity off of you helps obviously, no gravity, it helps your joints. So there's a lot of health benefits to it. A lot of mental benefits, just to kind of, I don't know, get away from the world, which is, in case anybody's noticed, the world just seems to get worse and worse, and you hear all this depressing news, and you're constantly being bombarded by sad news and wars and this, that, and the other. It's just good to get away from everything, really. It's just awesome. So yeah, I'm going to do it again, and see how that goes, and maybe I'll post another, I don't know what this is, a blog. It's my first time. So anyway, again, the place is called Fadeaway Floatation Therapy Center, and you can find it on Google. It's in West Des Moines, Iowa, and I had a really good time there. It was very quiet, very peaceful, friendly staff. Small place, but it doesn't need to be big. You're not there for, show or anything. You're there to just get away. So anyway, that's it. That's my little experience. So anyway, hopefully this helps other people, maybe thinking about trying it. And if I go again, I'll post another. All right. Have a good day. Oh, that's not it.